Yet more evidence today of doddery Joe Biden's immense hatred of the United Kingdom that he has barely been able to conceal on his gaffe-plagued tour of Northern Ireland and the Republic. So last night, when apparently meaning to refer to the New Zealand rugby team, the All Blacks, the 80-year-old US president instead named the controversial Irish War of Independence-era police force the Black and Tans.
See this tie I have with a shamrock on it? This was given to me by one of these guys. Right here, was a hell of a rugby player, and they beat the hell out of the Black and Tans. Oh, God, and they beat the hell out of the Black and Tans. Oh, God, and they beat the hell out of the Black and Tans. Oh, God,
Beat the hell out of the Black and Tans. I guess, given all his other appalling gaffes, we're meant to believe that was just another Freudian slip, right? A sign of the deteriorating mental capacity of a dementia-plagued president. Or is it further evidence of how much he really hates the UK and will use any opportunity to prove it? The second day in a row, his hapless spokeswomen had no answers.
The comment about Black and Tan, the rugby comments that has got some attention in Europe. Was he aware that he misspoke there when he was...
I think for everyone in Ireland who is a rugby fan, it was incredibly clear that the president was talking about the All Blacks and Ireland's defeat of the New Zealand team in 2016.
Did you realize that right after he said it, do you know?
I think it was clear what the president was referring to. It was certainly clear to his cousin sitting next to him who had played in that match.
Not even any excuses anymore for this below-capacity buffoon remaining the most powerful man in the Western world. Now, Biden managed to get the name right in his scripted speech to the Irish Parliament tonight.
I always have a little bit of Ireland close by, even when I'm in Washington. In the Oval Office, I have the rugby ball signed by the Irish rugby team, the ball the team played when they beat the All Blacks in Dublin in 2021.
Yeah, well done, Joe. That's not all, though. Another snub to the UK has emerged. Biden's beast vehicle refused to display the Union Jack flag when it was in Belfast. That's in direct contrast to the way he proudly displayed the Irish flag on his car today. Hardly surprising, isn't it, when you consider the way Biden shoved Rishi Sunak out the way at the airport and used the beast to block the moment where he actually greeted our Prime Minister, as well as his decision to reject the invitation to the coronation of King Charles and his previous boasting about his family's hatred of the English and our royal family. So forget the White House denials. Can you really doubt the former First Minister, Arlene Foster, when she told me this?
On and on, Dan, in relation to his dismissal of the British people living here in Northern Ireland. And of course, he revelled in the fact that he told a story about his mother refusing to sleep in a bed because the late Majesty, the Queen, had slept in the bed. We know that he is, Dan, the most partisan president there has ever been when dealing with Northern Ireland. He hates the United Kingdom. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Hopefully, we won't be having to put up with Biden's Britain hatred much longer. Despite planning to run in 2024, there are growing fears about his health, as outlined by Donald Trump this week.
Do you think Biden will stay in the race?
Look, I watch him just like you do. And I think it's almost inappropriate for me to say it. I don't see how it's possible. But there's something wrong. I saw his answer today on television about whether or not he was going to run to a very nice guy named Al Roker. When you can't get a softer question than that. That was a long answer, talking about the eggs and the this and that. Look, I don't think he can.
Now, the answer Trump was actually talking about was this moment when Biden accidentally announced he was running for president again while saying he wasn't meant to do so.
You saying that you would be taking part in our upcoming election in 2024?
Well, I'll either be rolling an egg or being the guy who's pushing them out.
Come on, help a brother out. Make some news for me.
I plan on running now, but we're not prepared to announce it yet.
Whatever your politics, whether you're on the left or the right. After this week, it's impossible to deny that Joe Biden is bad for our United Kingdom.